Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Torchlight. I thought just for fun, I guess, I will show you the first level of the Shadow Vault this time. I think I won't be showing additional levels in it, because it's basically always the same, and I will probably only go in there if I need to collect equipment, gather potions, stuff like that. The tile set you currently see, like, by tile set I mean the entire way the dungeon looks, is actually the one we're gonna see next in the story, so I haven't really spoiled anything. And we see some enemies which we have not seen before in the normal game.
My mana is low.
Ouch, my mana is low.
Your pet is fleeing.
Okay, fine.
Your pet has fled.
There we go. Mimics always drop a fairly large amount of gold, so tends to be good to kill them. So basically in the Shadow Vault we get to see pretty much any enemy that can spawn in the main dungeon. Not just the ones which technically should be in the relevant tile set. So this is the Necropolis tile set, as we're about to see in the main quest as well. But because it's in the Shadow Vault, we don't only see Necropolis enemies spawning in here. Okay. And basically this is just a very good place to farm experience. And also items and such. And then we have a Shrine of Enchantment, so I can show you that as well. Ouch, my things. These tree things are kind of annoying because they can drain mana.
Has fled.
Meaning to be a little careful, and since we're playing on a high difficulty I can't afford to just run in and try and tank stuff. Okay. Good. And here we are at a Shrine of Enchantment, which... Thank you. I was not able to click that just now. It works very similar to the Enchanter in town, but it has a lower chance to disenchant. And guessing I'll probably go with the pistol. As you can see, the disenchant chance at the lowest level is 1%, in the town it would be 2%. And I believe the strength of the enchantment depends on how deep in the dungeon I am, and not on how good the item is. I believe the enchanter in town uses the item level. Anyway, as you can see, just look at the stats it has right now, and then let's see what it does.
Fortune smiles.
It has added new enchantment, so I believe we now have the 7% faster attack. Did we have that before? I'm not quite certain what has been added, but since you have the video, you can check. Basically, we've got some new stats on this thing, and it now does 127 damage per second. I think it was 112 before. Let's also identify the necklace and the ring, and since I haven't got anything else, I'm equipping them directly. And a fishing hole, which means 5 fish. There are certain fish which only start spawning from certain dungeon levels onward, basically.
Your pet is fleeing.
Okay, it seems my pet has started some sort of combat. And so, for example, the very first tile set, which we've seen in the main dungeon, the kind of mine tile set, Okay, a groovefish. That only goes down to level 4. So certain fish that don't even spawn in that level I cannot find in that tile set. And there's tile set specific fish which would pretty much be impossible to catch that way. But in the Shadow Vault I can get the mine tile set at pretty much any depth. So this is, if I want a mine specific fish, it would be a lot easier getting it in the Shadow Vault at a low depth. I think that's 5. I did get 2 groovefish, which it's decent for avoiding poison damage, I guess. And some low-level fish, like the 122nd ones, which I'm not particularly interested in. Oh, and we have a boss.
Your pet is hurt.
That's okay. I would like to get the boss alone. Durbador. Perfect.
Has been completed.
The item, which looked like a unique item from its color, was actually the quest item we needed for, I think it was Gar. Which means it looks like a unique item, but it's actually just a quest item, which apparently look the same. We do not want a two-handed staff. Probably don't want this belt either.
Your pet is fleeing.
Okay, another boss, which is nice. And that's the other quest completed. For the... I don't remember what the NPC is called, actually.
Your pet is fleeing.
But whichever the other NPC was called, she wanted us to kill that boss. Alright, and occasionally we also find merchants just spawning randomly. Oh wait, didn't want to do that. Accidentally sold the quest item. There's no mechanism which inherently prevents you from doing that. I'm gonna have to equip these. They are like, they're only enchanted and not rare, but they have more armor, so that's good. Actually, let me see what he's selling. I'm not particularly interested in buying these embers right now. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And now let's see this side first. It is nice to have the sort of health stealing effect on my attacks. Note that this effect only works on just like random auto attacks. It does not work with skill-based attacks, so my ricochet skill will not steal me health, sadly.
Your pet has fled. Your pet is hurt.
Skeletons, so fast. And this bit is cleared, so let's check out the other ones. I think this is actually quite a nice pistol for this level, so quite happy to have gotten it. Whoa. Thank you. Now please start dying. Oh no, silly trees again. As you can see, they drain my mana really quickly.
Is fleeing.
And this close-range poison breath attack they do is also really painful. So ideally don't let them get close. Because as I said, there's a lot of stuff you can tank on lower difficulties, but definitely not on this. Definitely not at this point. Mostly the problem is that it deals elemental damage, which is more difficult to avoid. Generally, as your level increases, the kind of resistance to physical damage improves, just as your armor improves. So there's not much you have to do to get more armor against physical damage. But your resistance against elemental damage depends on your resistances. And those don't necessarily improve, so you have to actually actively look for equipment that improves that defense. And here we have, I believe, a troll champion. Those can be very tough, because trolls have a lot of health to begin with, and do a lot of damage. So I do like to keep my distance. There we go.
I am overburdened.
And there we are, my inventory is full, so putting that here so I don't sell it by accident, hopefully. Okay. Yeah. For now I can also give my rings that I'm wanting to sell to my pet, because the pet can also carry 2 rings and an amulet. Mana and ice resistance. Health, strength, and cast speed is good for me and not so useful for my pet, so let's go with that. And since I've just improved in fame, I can also assign a skill point. Not quite sure. I think I'll go for armor expertise. Yeah, I can't improve my dual wielding, so I guess armor expertise it will be. And I can try to enchant my pistol again.
Fortune is kind.
Which now does 144 damage per second. I think the physical damage has improved again. So that's a very good way to get high-powered weapons. With these levers, you just have to find the right order and it opens a secret room, which contains lots of goodies. But also spawns some enemies. Wahey. Very nice, very nice. Once again, 3 dexterity, 2 defense. And my point will go to ricochet, of course. At least for now, I will always be speccing Ricochet if I have the option. The skill maxes at 10 points, so once I've got those 10 points invested...
Your pet has fled.
That'll be
Your
it.
pet is hurt.
And then I can focus on other stuff. Oh, spiders. Please follow me in a
Insufficient mana.
nice orderly line. Thank you. Okay. And that's the exit of the level. I actually got 2 enchantment shrines here, which is very nice. Basically, dungeon levels eventually get populated again. So I think it just has to do with how long you wait. And if I wait long enough, this dungeon level, the first one here, will have enemies in it again. I will lose the exploration progress I made, I guess. And much more importantly, the enchantment shrines will be usable again. So if I just wait a while and do some other stuff, I will be able to use those 2 shrines again, getting me 2 decent enchantments on any item I like, really.
My mana is low.
I don't like these poison chamber things, because the poison cloud they release upon death is kind of tedious. Oh hey, I can actually kill these skeletons up there. Oh damn it. Poison clouds can go away now, thank you. Okay, there's a boss back there. And a few enemies still following me. The skeletons are meant to just walk down and attack me. But if I can kill them from up here, that makes it easier. And once again, I'm out of space. Okay, I'm equipping this one just because it gives more than 100 health. I'm not certain if Magic Find on the pet actually does anything, but I'll just put it there anyway. Okay, so the boss and a mimic. Ouch. Good. Now only the boss. Mimics are fairly tough, so it's nice to get them separated. So this is an example of kind of abusing the pathfinding. Well, in this case it's not really abusing, it's taking advantage of. Which in some circumstances means the same, but not in this one. By just running around here, he had to walk quite a while to get to me, and I could shoot at him all the time because he can't run over these benches. Okay, my pet is now full, so let's send it back to town. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, it takes about 50 seconds at this stage. Which is fine. I won't be going into the next level as of yet anyway, so I'm only clearing the exit area here. mana draining. Unique item, probably
Your
not
pet
very
returned.
useful. Ah, a rifle. That could actually be useful. Okay, so that's the Shadow Bolt, I guess. Let's go back to town, finish identifying, and it's actually taken a whole episode to get through this.
Hail!
It is a very nice rifle. I think I'm actually gonna have to switch for a while. Don't like that, or that, or that, and this can go as well.
Good luck to you.
Hiya.
I'm not going to sell my additional health potions,
See you
but I
later.
can sell the mana potions. I just don't need that many of them.
Hi there. Hello.
Become a new quest.
Okay. These quests are always the same, so I'm not showing you what precisely they want from me. It's always kill a boss or find an item, or kill a boss and take his item. And neither of these things I want to keep, so...
I got the finest cut gems and amber. See ya.
Actually, how about I buy this one?
See ya.
And take out this one as well, so you can see the transmuter. If I put in 2 cracked core embers and hit transmute, I get a dull core ember. And if I now insert that into my weapon, it gives me
Good journey.
health recovery per second, so I basically slowly regain health. I'm putting these 2 in the chest just in case I don't find anything better. Because when I start dying too much, I will have to switch back from the rifle to something else. And let's see, I guess I might as well enchant it. Oh, nothing happens. Okay, I'll try it once more.
Good day.
Nah.
You are unlucky.
There's a fairly high chance in town that nothing happens. Nothing happens just means nothing happens. It's not good, or, well, it's bad because you spent money, but at least the item doesn't get broken. So yeah, I'm guessing that was it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!